when it comes to being suicidal or I guess being in a crisis, it helps to call the hotlines, but know that they're not gonna do nothing for you. You're just gonna talk to them. You're gonna open up. It's gonna make you feel better. You have someone to talk to. And ultimately, at the end of the road, it's your decision whether you still want to live or not, and whether you want to take your own lives. You have the right to do it. You have the right to kill yourself. But no, if you do attempt to kill yourself and you do live through it, you're gonna get punished for it. That they're gonna put you in jail and you're gonna get thrown in jail for it. Uh, so really, it's not worth it. Just I know you might be at the end of your rope, and look for something to be thankful for. Look for something to be hopeful for. It's just an emotion that's gonna pass. Make sure it stays dead and it dies. It's good, to think of happy memories and stuff where you remember the good times, and maybe you overcome what you need to overcome, and hopefully it should get you over your crisis or your desperation where you want to kill yourself, and just know it's just a little time. It's just an emotion, a feeling at a time where if you really need to, they should ask for help, where they hospitalize you, and they uh, they give you treatment, where they take care of you and you're in the hospital. And for the time being, they try to find ways to help you out when you're released, where they give you psychotherapy and they feed you, and you got a place to stay for a while. And they once you're out on your own, it's your own decision. You can live as long as you want to. Things get hard, things get tough, but eventually that time passes. It could be a long period. I understand that, but it passes, and they do say things do get better, and they do get better. I know from experience that for me it was by accident. Where I tried to kill myself because I couldn't find a job. I couldn't find a job, and I needed a job and I needed money. I lost hope during a recession where I decided to commit suicide. I survived. I turned my life to God in Christ, where I stay worshiping, I stay praising the Lord, and I stay I'm filled by the Spirit of God, and I hope for His word and His promise to come to life. And a lot of it is not being atheist; it's having some faith. It's having a belief. Where you gotta have some science behind it to back the belief, where you know the realities of the faith and stuff. But we're all men and women. We're faced with some harsh realities, where we live in a desert, and it's dry out here, or plenty of miles without water, and we do get thirsty, and you just gotta stay hydrated, pretty much. Stay cool in the heat, stay warm in the winters, and try to do what you can to feed yourself and have a meal. Try to get by. Eventually things pick up. Eventually you have some money, save the money. Stack up your bread until you have enough to do what you want to do with your life, and and then eventually life picks up and you're back in the realm, living life, hustling and busting and working, and you forget about your suicide and your crisis, and you're happy to be alive. Give back if you need to. If you needed to give, but don't give everything. Don't give everything away. Give a dime to a charity, where it makes you happy, and it helps you fix other people's problems, where the focus is not on you, and you should be all right.